Hi, I'm Stephen Picao from Team 1138 Eagle Engineering, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do mind mapping. So what you want to do first is download FreeMind. It is a free brainstorming program, so you don't have to pay anything, and you can find that at freemind.sourceforge.net. Okay, so once you've downloaded FreeMind and you start a new workspace, you'll be taken to a blank screen with a bubble in the middle, and this is called a mind map. What you can do here is start the brainstorming process by, well, first putting what you want to center it around. So we'll say Vex Roundup. You can create new branches by hovering over the bubble that you want to branch off of and hitting insert on your keyboard. This is the basic organization process of FreeMind. So say in this situation we would put offensive strategies, and also of course defensive strategies. Now this is where we get to possibly the most important part of our brainstorming process. What we do at Eagle Engineering is we do a process called what, not, how. This essentially is putting as many ideas down as possible. As any idea you can think of gets put up on the board, no matter what it is. There is no such thing as a bad idea, even if it's completely ridiculous. There's been so many times where just looking at a ridiculous idea can spark inspiration in another person's mind. You never know. So that's why at this stage of brainstorming, you just want to think, okay, how can we play this? Well, not exactly how can we play this game, but what can we do to play this game? Yeah. So we'll start off in offensive strategies. So we'll start with scoring mechanisms. And from there we can maybe claw. That's pretty simple. Or maybe conveyor belt. And this can go off, just go on many tangents, like picking up through middle of tubes. Dump. What is it? A simple shovel. You know, the just think of anything you want. Remember, there's no such thing as a bad idea. Also, maybe scoring. So this can be like high goals and low goals, and then there's also scoring, hanging, and we can put, and from hanging we can go into a high hanging and a low hanging. So that's just for offensive strategies. For defense strategies, we can start off with, say, drivetrains. There's many different kinds of drivetrains, or how your wheel configurations of your robots. So remember anything you want. So you can do tank treads, standard four-wheel drive, even maybe swerve drive for the omnidirectional capability. Maybe another say defensive strategy would be to lift the movable weighted bases. Really you want a robot that plays defense really well, and how can you? Well, that's kind of vague, but more so like maybe a wall, like a wall to put on your bot, or geared up drivetrains, so you're a lot harder to move. These are just just general ideas that you can just throw out, just so everyone can see. And then what's great about mind mapping is that you can further organize your ideas. So say you come to the point where you decided to vote on which ideas you think would be the best to choose in the game. So you can come over here and go to the claw and hit 1 to show its priority order, and 2 to show, it's a secondary priority. This is the primary scoring mechanism. This is our secondary, in case we see that this one isn't as good. And then we can further label these like, yeah, these just didn't work at all. Maybe throw in like high hanging. We really like high hanging, and low hanging. We can do low hanging. So oops, let's undo that. So yeah, you can do low hanging, and you can also change that back to, I'll say high hanging, and check mark that. Also, like scoring high goals, low goals. Maybe you want to prioritize scoring the high goals as much as you or over scoring the low goals. You can do that. That's what mind mapping lets you do. And you can move around the branches, just so you can have space or just kind of see everything. You can also adjust the zoom, so you don't get stuck for so you don't have to worry about seeing or getting text off your screen. But yeah, that is the essentials. Those are the essentials to using mind mapping, and those are the essentials to having a good brainstorm. This is Stephen Picaro from Team 1138 Eagle Engineering, and thank you very much.